Yes, actually, these three things are the only things, in my opinion, that you need to scale to $100,000 a month. Now, is that guaranteed? Of course, no. But after investing $250,000 from of my own money into coaching programs, mentorships, masterminds, I learned that 90% of the advice out there, even in these paid programs, isn't good and it's not useful. Yeah, sometimes maybe it can help you, but it's not really going to move the needle forward. And there's just only few things, and these three I found are the most important that can help you to actually accomplish this goal. And the first thing that I learned is that proof is more important than promise. So what you need, the first thing, in my opinion, to scale to 100K a month is proof, right? Now, for example, you wouldn't watch this video if you didn't know that we helped hundreds of people to scale their businesses and personal brands to multiple 6 and 7 figures, right? That I won a competition from Alex Hormozi and Skool where we 21x'd one of our businesses in less than 90 days. Now we have a proof of that. I believe that video for free in the pinned comment. You can go and check it out, or like at the end of this video I will put it. But that's the first thing that you need, right, to grow is proof, because there is no shortage of promises, right? There's like, you can just open your Instagram, you can open YouTube, you can open Twitter or whatever that is. You can scroll for 2 minutes and you will already, the chances are you will see promises from people. Hey, click this button and you will get rich in a day, or do this and then you will, lose weight in a week, whatever, right? So there's not a lack of, or not a shortage of promises, but what there's a shortage of is proof. And that's why, in my opinion, Alex Hormozi grew so quickly, relatively quickly, of course, in the past few years, and he built the largest business audience out there. In my opinion, one of the biggest things was proof, because he said, I already made $50 million from selling my business. I made tens of millions of dollars in income from my previous company, and I'm here to help you, right? So that was kind of his premise, and people couldn't question that, because as he says, he had undeniable stack of proof that he is who he says he is, right? And in a world where there is a lot of promises, how you stand out is proof. Now, we can get a little bit more practical here to see how we can do that, because I've done that. If you visit results.achievegreatness.com, our website, you can see hundreds of video testimonials from people that we helped, and you can see the proof. And the reason that I wanted to make this video in the first place, and that came to my mind, and now we will talk about how you can get more proof, or if you have proof, how you can use it to scale to 100K a month. But how I got the idea of this video is I recently posted a 1-hour video testimonial video where we just had a compilation of some of our video testimonials, and the total length was 1 hour, and there were pretty short clips inside, and we got like 20 comments under it in the first hour or so, and people saying, hey, this is undeniable stack of proof, this is crazy, whatever. I saw such a positive reaction from people, and then I remembered, oh yeah, proof matters sometimes more than we give it credit to. Now, another example of this is a person that makes more than 100K a month that I know is William Brown. I helped him to grow his Twitter account. He helped me with a few things as well. He's great, and he's making like 500K a month profit now. And one of the reasons that I think he grew, besides the fact that he's knowledgeable and he's hardworking and he has experience, is the fact that he also sold his previous company for several millions of dollars, right? So that also adds him proof. So that's kind of the first thing I learned, is because, and that's how I entered this marketplace as well. 2 years ago, I've been an online entrepreneur for like 8 to 9 years. I'm 22, but I started making my first dollar when I was 13, 14, struggling for the first few years. And I was doing it because I loved it, and the few dollars weren't changing anything for me. It took a long time, but in terms of entering this online space, I've entered it about 2 years ago. And the way I did it, I looked at everyone and said, everyone is promising the same thing. How can I get more proof? And that's when I started giving value to people, helping them for free. I helped few Skool games winners for free. I helped 6-figure entrepreneurs, 7-figure entrepreneurs for free. And I started getting video testimonials from them, right? And proof and the results and case studies. We had a client that I helped, and because we over-delivered for her, she made a video about us, and that video got a lot of views, and we got a lot of clients from that too, right? And she's great. She did a lot of work for that too, of course. But still, that contributed to our growth as well, because we had an impact on that, and there was that proof. So that's how I entered the space, is by just saying, okay, do I optimize for just making the first dollar, the first like sales or whatever here, or would I just get so much proof that people just can't question that, right? And now we have again proof, video testimonials from people making 7-8 figures, YouTubers with millions of subscribers, small creators who want to scale to 10, 20, 30, 50k, 100k a month or more, or people that are already making 100k a month and more, and we have a lot of proof and testimonials from these people. So, and that's what sets you apart, right? So if I were you, I would just ask yourself, how can you get more proof? Do you have an existing clients that you can reach out to and do a little bit more, invest a little bit more energy into them to help them to get testimonials, to get transformations, case studies, to number one, to actually get better at what you do, and number two, to capture more proof. And the second thing is there can be a lot of you out there that have proof, but you are not displaying it, right? So that's another thing I haven't done a good job for a very long time that I now recently started doing. For example, I posted that 1 hour testimonials video on my other channel. It's the Harut. If you search the Harut on YouTube as a handle, you will find that. But I posted it, and then a lot of people haven't seen that before. I said, oh, like, it's obvious. I had these videos before. How you guys haven't seen it? But no, like, most people didn't see it. So it was a reminder that sometimes you have proof, but it's just about strategically positioning it everywhere and marketing that. And that's how, in a crowded market, in any niche, you can just grow, right? And even when we look at one of our best clients that we have that make some of them $10,000 a day, some of them more, some of them less, not everyone, of course, but the people that are successful, they have proof, right? They have happy clients, they have testimonials, they have transformations, which gives them word of mouth, and most importantly, it helps them to separate themselves and be different than everyone else in the marketplace because you have more trust, right? And then once you have more trust, people then can believe your promises too, right? So proof is larger than the promise, and that's a big, big, big lesson I learned. And if you focus on this in this online space, no matter what you do, you want to start or you have a video editing agency. If you just have more people that you edited videos for that got viral, that made the money, whatever are their goals, then you help them to accomplish, you will have more people that want to work with you than you can actually accept and handle and deliver for. Or if you are a coach in any niche, health, wealth, relationships, money, business, something else, or you are a creator, if you just have more impact, like success stories, impact that you have on your audience, on their lives, positive change, you help them solve their problems, you are going to build an audience of people that vouch for you, that promote you, that buy your products and services, and that's a mutually beneficial relationship. Now, the second thing that I learned is that you need to focus on traffic, and this is something that I need to do a better job for, and that's why I'm making this video too, is because I thought, hey, like, what is one of the things that stops me a lot of the times to make videos, and a lot of the times it's the fact that I don't like to script videos. So I said, okay, I will open a new channel as well called Harut Unscripted, where I won't script videos. I will just talk like this whenever an inspiration comes, and I hope it will, help people. And if it does, great. And if it doesn't, okay. But I will start posting, and that's what I'm doing now, right? Because it's important to not only have the proof and display it, but also to have enough people and eyes on the proof, so it can actually have the impact that you want to have. You can make money, and then you can make the difference. So. That's the second thing. And now what I learned from this that was really helpful is when I studied people like Alex Hormozi, and he said that he has working the first like 5 hours, 6 hours of the day on the highest leverage activities, which is usually traffic, unless you're already making a few million a year, then usually the traffic is the constraint. And he said that in his case right now, the first like 4 or 5 hours every day in the morning of uninterrupted deep work, he spends on writing books, which is traffic mechanism for him, by the way, because the books that he spends a lot of time on are so good that people start reading them and then telling their friends, and that brings him a lot of new traffic as well, which is great and also helps a lot of people, right? So when I studied people like him, I said, okay, like what I'm doing, I'm waking up, I have a lot of clients, so I'm starting serving them, and I'm doing tasks and like, like dealing with fires in the business. And what I'm not doing enough is having a dedicated block where I'm not allowed to do anything else than traffic. And I actually had a call with Alex Hormozi that we had as a prize after winning that competition. It was a short one, like 10, 15 minutes. And he said that in your business right now, the economics are doing very well. People are happy, you are growing. You just need to do way more, right? The business needs to be more, and you need to do more and better, which also means more traffic, right? So, and that was interesting, and that's how I said, okay, now I'm gonna allocate a specific time. It can be, right now it's evening, it's 8 p.m., so I've no one that I responded to all the messages, no one is gonna disturb me, I can record this video, or it can be a morning, it can be 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 8 a.m., it can be during the day, whatever works for you, but couple of hours every day, if you can blog and you can actually work on moving your business forward on traffic, then it's going to help you a lot. So that's the second thing that that is very obvious, but most people, if you look at their calendars, maybe 10, 20 or 30% was actually focused work on getting more eyeballs on your offer, so you can make more money, help more people, and yeah, grow and achieve greatness. That's the name of our company, as you can see right here. Anyway, so the first thing that was important, I learned after all these years and trials and errors and just like wasting so much time, to be honest, on things that didn't matter. The first thing that matters to get to 100K a month is LTV, right? Which is lifetime value of your customers, which is in a basic terms means how much money you make per customer, which is also usually an indication of how much value you provide per customer, right? And the reason this is important is let's say if we look at the company like Starbucks, right? One of the reasons that they are a multi-billion dollar company is because I think their average like LTV is like, I don't know, $10,000-$20,000 or something like this. I might be wrong. You can fact check me on this, but I think that's what's the case, because even people spend at buy coffee, it's not like $5, $10 or $20, but if they do it 2 times a week or 3 times a week for like 10 years, then you can kind of see how much they can make per customer lifetime, and that's the thing that exponentially can grow your business. That's what happened to us, for example, as well. Like we had clients that sign up for us with one program and then bought something literally for 100 times more expensive than their initial purchase, right? So you make 100 times more money because like your LTV. So imagine your competitor that made X money and you made 100X money with one customer, how much more you can reinvest into team members, your education, business, hiring people, or just take the profits and do whatever you want. So that's the most important thing. And for us right now, we got in the past like 5 months, 6 months, probably 82, like it flexes from 80 to 85% of the traffic from word of mouth of the one-on-one clients that we work with is because people tell their friends, and that's one of the things that helps us to increase our LTV and make more money per customer, because our customers stay with us for longer. They tell their friends, so you become way on a magnitude level more profitable, and that is very important, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter you make 2 million a month, 5 million a month, whatever. If your profit margin isn't great, then who cares, right? Like I think what matters a lot is the profit margins, which most people don't talk about, and they don't talk about it usually because they don't have high profit margins. That's why they don't, right? So all of this to say is that if you get proof, and if you have proof, then display it. And if you don't have it, then actually focus on it, because most people don't. Work with people for free, jump on the calls, promise them more than your competition in terms of what you are going to do for them, and then go and deliver. Get like 3, 5, 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 testimonials, video testimonials, actual proofs, actual transformations. Number 2 is if you dedicate a separate amount of like schedule every day, and you get traffic, you get eyeballs, right? As Hormozi says, promote. That's one of the biggest business rules he learned. If you go and promote, and you have proof, now you have eyeballs, you have trust, because people see that you have done it, right? And then the third thing is, if you actually focus once people join and work with you on your LTV, right? And you make more per customer, which also means that you will be optimizing for doing a good job, giving people great experience and results, and having happy clients, then it kind of builds very strong foundations where you can't be questioned because you have proof. Or I mean, you can, everyone can, right? Like someone is gonna be unhappy with you all the time. Everyone is gonna have haters. The other day someone said, "Hey Howard, I don't like your background," right? So I said, okay, fair enough, right? Not everyone is gonna like everything, even it's a big thing or a small thing. So not everyone is gonna be happy, number 1, which is okay. We don't like everyone, so why should everyone like us, right? So that's number 1. So we still need to have proof though, right? Because if you have a lot of proof, then you will have less people that will question you, or it won't be as serious. So I would focus on that, then on eyeballs, so people see all the time, and it's just about, it's a matter of time, and after seeing you enough times, they're going to take next steps with you, or get value from what you do, and then have a positive association with you. And our free, just make more money per customer, do a good job, and you're going to grow. This will be relevant to you if you're an agency owner, if you're a creator, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're already making money and you want to scale, or you're getting started. It's going to work the same, and most people don't focus on this. So if you're already focused on that, great, you are gonna crush it. And if you don't, I would recommend to do this. At least it worked for me, so maybe it will work for you too. So hope this video was helpful. Right now on your screen, I will also leave the video where Alex Hormozi shared with me how I can scale to $300,000 a month. So if you're interested, check that out, and I will see you where? I don't know, somewhere on YouTube. Cheers.